All right, Aries. So this is going to be your spread for the month of February. Let me get us all shuffled up here. And hopefully you had a good January. This is going to still be that quick 7-card spread just to keep the video short and sweet. If there's any requests or anything specific that you need, Aries, let me know. I can do a different spread that might be more specific if there's enough requests for it, okay? Spirit, please guide us on what our Aries friends needs guidance on for the month of February. I'll check to make sure that's in the frame after. I'm having some video issues. All right, let me check that out. All right, Aries, so here we have our cards. And once again, like I said before, what I'll do is I'll go over each one and then I'll just kind of go over what the cards are saying once I see them all. All right, so let's start. Our first card is our moon card, and this is going to be your home life or your inner emotional life. Okay, here we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands in reverse, gotta also note that, is kind of telling us that there might be some confusion, misinformation, some possible conflict at the home life. But also what the Page of Wands is telling you is make sure you get the facts, okay, Aries? And, you know, get the facts before you start judging and start, getting into conflicts, okay? Yeah, get those facts, and then this period is going to end soon. It's not going to last very long, okay? So you just need to get the facts and figure out what's going on here. Our next card is our Mercury card, and this is going to be our work and business matters, okay? And here we have the Nine of Swords. So this card is telling us that you are dealing with some stress and anxiety at work, and there's possibility of conflict at work. Okay, so what I'm thinking here or seeing here is, if you can, Aries, maybe take a day off of work, take a day off of a project, whatever it is that's causing, excuse me, some stress and anxiety here. I know all of us may not be able to do that, to take some time off work, especially if you have important deadlines that you need to meet there. But even if maybe there's a project that you're working on or something that you're working on at work that's really stressing you out and giving you a hard time, maybe just put that aside for a couple hours, work on something else, and then come back to it, okay? This card's telling us that you need to take a break from something in the work-related sense. So, Aries, you know your life better than I do, but that's just what the card is telling me right now and what Spirit's telling us. So just see how that fits in your life, okay? Our next card is going to be our Venus card, and this is our relationship card. So this is going to go over most likely your romantic relationships, but it could also be a close friend or family member, okay? Let's see. Okay, here we have the Hermit, and the Hermit is in the reverse position. So that's telling us that somebody that you are close to is being distant or isolating themselves. Maybe you're getting misinformation about somebody, or maybe you're being distant, Aries. I'm not really sure, but someone's being distant, okay? And it is best to listen to somebody's advice right now regarding this matter. that's going on with either a close friend, family member, or a loved one that, you know, maybe you need to get some advice from somebody. It's not a bad idea to do so, and maybe that will help with the miscommunication, okay? Have somebody else look at it from a different light for you. Our next card is our Sun card, and this is going to be your goals, accomplishments, and success for the month. Okay, and here we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And that's telling you, Aries, that your goal this month is to be more active. Okay, because, you know, you have some problems going on in your life right now, Aries, but if you are more active and, you know, be proactive about it, it won't affect your life negatively anymore, okay? And you really need to get rid of that feeling that you're having of no willpower. I want to say I feel like you had that last month too. If I can remember correctly, I will check later to see in my notes here. But I feel like you had that, and you really need to let that go. You really need to work on that this month, okay, Aries? Our next card is our Mars card, and this is going to be our conflicts, challenges, and difficulties card. Okay, and here we have the Six of Wands, and this is telling us that you are struggling with recognition. Okay, you're struggling with either someone you know needs to be recognized, someone may be at work, maybe you need to recognize somebody for something and you're having a hard time with it, or maybe you're not getting the recognition that you need at this time, Aries. Maybe you did something that you're proud of and you feel like you should be recognized for it. This card is also saying that you might have some difficulty finishing up your tasks, which does kind of go hand in hand with your Six of Swords here, saying that you don't have the willpower. So maybe you're just so stressed out at work right now, Aries, that you don't have the willpower to finish up those tasks. So that's going to be a struggle for you, but this is telling us that you really do need to try to finish those up if you can, okay? Our next card is going to be our Jupiter card, and this is going to be our card of growth and development. Okay, and here we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is saying that, you know, you do have a keen mind. You are very intelligent. And it's better to like restrain your energy. Maybe you'll start feeling motivated to get things done. It's better to restrain it and not hurry. Okay, you just need to take your time with things. Things are happening and things are going forward for you. You just need to not rush it, because if you rush it, then it might ruin it, okay? That's pretty much what the Seven of Swords is telling us here. Our last card is our Saturn card, and this is going to be the areas that you may need restraint and control. Okay, so here we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and this, excuse me, is saying that there is going to be some delays ahead. You may not get what you want right now or right away, and that you need to be patient. So, yeah, sometimes that's a tough pill to swallow sometimes, Aries, especially if you have a lot going on in your life and it's like, okay, I want this and I want it now. So now that I've seen all the cards, and I can kind of take a look here to see what maybe your theme is for the month here, is it looks like, yeah, you do have, you need to take a break from something at work. Something that card's kind of screaming at me right now, that there's something going on at work. Maybe take a step back, and potentially maybe your conflicts at home are stringing from bringing your work home, the stresses of bringing your work home, and that's making your loved ones become distant from you. So it's kind of all flowing together. That might be what the problem is. And maybe you feel like you're not getting recognized, so you're losing your willpower. But work on that, okay, Aries? I feel like the end is near of this problem that you're going through at work, and I feel like that things are going to be looking up for you. I'm just going to take a quick look here at my notes to see what was for last month, because I can't remember. Let me see. I did write it down. Let's see what you had. So, yeah, I'm seeing here that you did have something holding you back. You had the no willpower. So that Six of Swords was in your last reading. And that's time to be more active. So yeah, this is kind of carrying over right from last month. And you were dealing with someone who was rude at work. And hopefully you were careful with sharing information with female coworkers. And so you're still having some issues there, Aries. But hopefully the end is near. So, and I'm showing in your relationship aspects that you were feeling restless and you had some obstacles. So maybe that's why your partner's distant or you're being distant from your partner. Feels like that's carrying on, okay? So yeah, putting these two readings together is definitely making sense. And last month, your goal was to gain more control of your life. And pretty much the Six of Swords is saying you need to get that willpower. And it's time to be more active here. So yeah, that's kind of flowing together here. And yeah, last month your challenge was having the ambition and desire to do what needed to be done. And this month you're kind of dealing with recognition. So maybe you got what you needed to get done and now you're not getting recognized for it. I can understand how that could be upsetting. So last month, your Jupiter card was focusing on your growth being your strength and staying realistic. There is going to be some competition. So you did have some competition. And now it's saying that you are intelligent and it's better just to not rush things. Okay. And last month, your Saturn card was saying that you're going to need to stay in control during conflicts. So you did have a pretty rough month last month. And I think that might be why this is looking the way it's looking now, Aries, is, and that's why people may be a little distant from you because they sense that stress. But just get the advice that you need to get through this, Aries. And I feel like next month will be better, okay? So coming soon will be the video for March. That should be coming out as soon as I can get that out for you, just so you can look ahead there. But hopefully this helps you get through February. Okay, Aries? I wish you the best of luck and we'll see you soon.